You check your phone again. No new messages. You tell yourself it doesn't matter, but something in your chest tightens anyway, and you don't know why. That tightening is older than language. It might be the most important alarm system your body has ever built. You call it loneliness. You treat it like a mood, something to shake off with a scroll through old photos. But loneliness was never designed to be a mood. It was designed to be a warning. Think about hunger. It does not ask politely. It floods your body with discomfort until you act, because an ancestor who ignored an empty stomach did not survive long enough to pass on their genes. Loneliness works the same way. It is not a flaw in your wiring. It is a biological smoke detector, and it has been ringing inside human beings for hundreds of thousands of years. Here is the strange part. For almost all of human history, being alone did not just feel bad. It was a death sentence. Picture an early human cut off from the group. No one to watch the tree line while they slept. A single predator, a single bad decision, and that was the end. Your ancestors who felt nothing when isolated simply did not make it. The ones who felt something sharp and urgent, who scrambled back toward the group, those were the ones who lived. You are descended from the ones who panicked at being alone. This is where the science gets specific. The psychologist John Cacioppo spent decades studying what loneliness does inside a human body. He found that chronic isolation raises cortisol, disrupts sleep, and even alters genes linked to inflammation. Your body treats prolonged isolation as a physical threat, the same machinery your ancestors used to survive predators, except now the predator is an empty apartment on a Friday night. Why would evolution build something this dramatic over something as ordinary as being alone? Because being alone was never ordinary. It was the most dangerous state a human being could be in. The anthropologist Robin Dunbar found a consistent link between brain size and group size across primate species, suggesting the human brain grew partly as a tool for managing relationships, tracking who owes you a favor, predicting who will help carry a wounded companion home. Your brain is a social organ first. Isolation does not just feel uncomfortable to a brain like that. It feels like malfunction. In the 1950s, the psychologist Harry Harlow raised infant monkeys without social contact, even while giving them food and warmth. Many developed severe behavioral disturbances that lasted their entire lives. Connection was never a luxury layered on top of survival. For social primates, it was survival itself. So when that low hum of loneliness creeps in after a quiet week, you are not being oversensitive. You are running an ancient subroutine that once kept your entire lineage alive. Here is the twist. The alarm still works exactly as designed. The problem is the world it is ringing inside of. Your ancestors lived in small bands where everyone knew your face and your history. Loneliness had an obvious fix back then. Walk toward the fire. Sit beside someone. But you live in a world of hundreds of digital acquaintances and almost no one who would notice if you vanished for a week. The alarm is still calibrated for campfires. It has no idea what to do with a notifications tab. That mismatch explains something strange. You can be surrounded by people and still feel the alarm screaming because it was never measuring how many humans are nearby. It was measuring felt belonging, whether anyone truly has your back. So what do you do with an alarm this old, ringing in a world this new? You stop treating loneliness as a personal failure. It is not proof that something is wrong with you. It is proof that something in your life needs what humans have always needed, real and dependable connection, not an audience. So tonight, when you check your phone again and that small tightening returns, try not to silence it with another scroll. Listen to what it is telling you. It is not a flaw. It is a survival alarm older than civilization itself, still trying to bring you back to the fire.